You've given us so much insight into the college application process, financial aid, and everything else we need to know about how to run our lives after high school.
You're always there for me. You helped me with a really important decision in my life.
I'm gonna miss, you always like supporting me and telling me what to do and always being there for me, and also like telling me not to apologize, all the time, because it's something that I do.
You were always there whenever I needed to talk to someone, and you didn't sugarcoat anything. You were sad when it was like time to be sad, and you were happy when it was time to be happy.
When I first came to SAS and I was younger than everybody else, he made me feel welcome and at home.
It's been such an inspiration for me to become a teacher. You guided me and you guided all of us through, our rough times here at SAS.
You've done so much for me. Like when I wasn't sure what to do with my future or what classes to take, you were always there for me.
That one time when my grades were getting really low and then they didn't get low because I brought them up, and you hugged me, and I thought that was the cutest thing ever, and I will always remember that.
You always help us out with everything we need, and you always give a helping hand.
You've been such a mother figure for all of us here at SAS.
I was a little student that could, and you were the person there behind me saying, you can do it, you can do it.
I really appreciated your little engine that could story, because it really showed that no matter where you are in life, no matter what situation you are, no matter how down you are, you can always affect someone else and always make someone else's life better.
And all your stories that you said to us, Ms.Bray, like when you talk about your home and fixing it, it gives us a connection towards the counselor, not just to us, and it gives me a better reaction and a better connection to you, and I always feel like able to talk to you about anything because of that, and I want to thank you for that.
One of my favorite parts of senior year was always going to talking about all kinds of things, my problems, my favorite moments, funny moments, and the best part about you is that you care about us. You genuinely care about us more than any other person.
Thank you for making this the most important 2 years of my life. This would have been so much harder without you, and I just want to thank you for making this just so much easier and making these 2 years so memorable for me.
Thank you so much for everything you've done for me, from listening to all the things that happened to me and making applications and helping me with financial aid. I just wanted to thank you so much for taking the time and dedicating your time and your resources to students like us. Honestly, it's a huge investment because we're going to do so much for you, hopefully. After we're done with our careers, I just hope you keep on investing in people. Even if you're not in this school, I just hope you're able to bless so many more people like you blessed us. Thank you so much, Ms.Bray.
I want to thank you so much for everything you helped me with, like all the stuff with my dad at the beginning of the year. I'm forever grateful.
I'll never forget the day that you wrote on the board, "Do dream big," Ms.Bray, and since then I've tried to live by that, and I've done more things that I could have ever imagined 2 years ago, and it's all because of you and because of SAS. So for that, thank you.
Thank you, Ms.Bray, for always having faith in me when no one else did. I really appreciate it. I'll miss you very much.
Thank you, Ms.Bray. We appreciate everything you do for us.
Thank you, Ms.Bray, for all the advice and all the motivational speeches.
Thanks for getting me out of tough situations, Ms.Bray.
I really appreciate everything that you've done. It's been a fun year, actually fun 2 years. Thank you.
Thank you for giving me all the advice about what college to go to and what I need to do to get there.
Thank you for supporting us throughout these 2 years, and I hope everything goes well for you. Retirement, thank you, because my listening skills are better. Anyway, thank you so much. Love you.
Thank you, Ms.Bray.
Thank you, Mrs. Bray.
Thank you, Ms.Bray.
Thank you, Ms.Bray.
Thank you, Ms.Bray.
Thank you, Ms.Bray.
Thanks, Ms.Bray. You're the reason Nick got into college, because if not, he would have failed out of life. Also, I think you're pretty rad.
I like you, Ms.Bray.
Thanks.
Thanks. You gave us so many chances, and thank you for helping us along the way.
You really were such an amazing part of SAS for me, Ms.Bray. You really made this such an unforgettable experience. I really couldn't have made it without you. Thank you so much. We're going to miss you, but we know we're always going to have you there to call and to talk to whenever we need you in the future. So thank you so much, Ms.Bray.
Thank you, Ms.Bray, so much for everything you do for us.
Thank you, Ms.Bray.
Thank you, Ms.Bray.
Thank you, Ms.Bray, for teaching us the importance of being careful. I remember your story about the truck that had the side of its trailer peeled off by a tree, and if there's anything that truck driver wasn't, it was careful. So thank you for teaching us to be careful.
Ms.Bray, you're a mom away from home. Thank you.
I'm really grateful to have you as my counselor, and I'm so glad that I came to SAS because you really made this process worthwhile.
Thank you for everything that you've done. On my behalf, I want to say thanks for making the transition to college a lot easier and getting me informed about a lot of things that I didn't know about or was unsure of. And it also enjoy the little engine that could assignment, because by the end of it, finishing up the book, I realized the whole message and purpose behind it, and I really appreciate it.
Your personal stories, you've used those to teach us lessons. It's like what a parent would do. You've been like a parent to all of us at this school, and I just wanted to thank you for that.
I remember the time that I wanted to sign up for a summer class, and it was speech with Todd, and I went to the trailer and it was like 4:10. So you were leaving to go to your house, but you ended up signing me up and there was only one seat left, and that ended up being like one of my favorite classes ever. So I'm really grateful for that act that you did for me, that even though you had to go home and you were like, you couldn't wait to go home, you still stayed for like the next 10 minutes to make sure that I was signed up to the class.
You're always like the first, like my go-to person whenever, something comes up, and like I just want to thank you for being so reliable and for, just like always being there for us, because that's something we don't really get from a lot of other people, so thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you for being here for over the last 2 years and helping me with everything that you've helped me with my dad issues and just with college and all those different things that we don't always say thank you for, but we always say thank you in our hearts.
Thank you so much for everything you've done for us. We'll miss you.
And I hope you enjoy the windows and walls in your home. Thank you, Ms.Bray, for all the hard work and effort you put into our successes. You really are the greatest counselor we've had.